recording has also started. Yes, tell. Let us start question number 8. Question number 8. Question number 8. Yes, Dash Patel, please join with the proper ID. Dash Patel, please join with the proper ID. हाँ, good morning, good morning. हाँ, मैम. हाँ. Okay, चले, no problem. Okay. Chalo, we start question number 8. The sum of two numbers is 18 if one is twice the other. So let the sum of two numbers is 18. One is twice the other. Okay. So let A and B be two numbers. Okay. Or you can take let X and Y be two numbers. 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 Now what is given? It is given that sum of two numbers is 18. Sum of two numbers is 18. Means it is given that X plus Y is equal to 18. And what is given? One number is twice the other. So second number is twice the first number. So what is Y? Y is twice the other. 2x. Y will be 2x, no? Yes. One number is twice the other. So y is equal to 2 times x, or x is equal to 2 times y. One and the same. So x plus y is 18, and y is second number is twice the first number. Second number is twice the first number. Find the two numbers. So how you will do this? X plus y is 18, no? So x plus y is equal to 18 given. But what is y? Yes, what is y second number? It is twice x. So x plus 2x. X plus 2x is 18. We replace y by 2x because second number is twice the first number. Now what is x plus 2x? X means 1x. X means 1x. 3x. 3x is equal to 18. What do you mean by 3x? 3 into x is equal to 18. This is my left hand side and this is my right hand side. On left hand side 3 is there in the multiplication. 3 is there in the so 3 will go in the division. So x is equal to 18 by 3. Now 3 1 are 3, 3 6 are 18. So x is equal to 6. X is 6. What is y? What is y? Y is 2x. Y is 2x. 2x means 2 into x. X is 6. That is 12. So x is 6, y is 12. So two numbers are 6 and 12. Two numbers are 6 and 12. Yes, simple question based on linear. So x and y be two numbers. Second number is twice the first number. Second number is twice the first number. Means y is equal to 2 times x. And it is given. Now it is clear. Still it is not clear. 1 minute. Okay. Done. So x plus y is equal to 18. X plus y is equal to 18. What is y? Y is 2x. X means 1x. 1x plus 2x is 18. 3x is 18. X is 18 by 3. X is 6. So when x is 6, y is 2 times 6. That is 12. So two numbers are 6 and 12. Yes, clear? Chalo, let us do let us do 10th one. The sum of three consecutive even number is 54. Find the number. The sum of, okay, 9th one. A number is 15 more than the other. The sum of two number is 195. It is simple. A number is 15 more than the other number. Yes. A number is 15 more than the other number. So same way you can do. Chalo, 9th. Let us do 9th. A number is 15 more than the other number. Okay, so you can write let x and y be two numbers. 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 Yes, Riya Kamble, what is your roll number? Riya Kamble, 11. Riya Kamble, we have admitted you. You join with the proper ID. Okay. What is given? A number is 15 more than the other number. Means what is given? One number is 15 more than the other number. So you can take y is equal to x plus 15. Yes or no? You can take y is equal to x plus 15, or you can take x is equal to y plus 15. One number is 15 more. 15 more means plus 15. The other number, so y is equal to x plus 15. Y is equal to x plus 15. One number is 15 more than the other number. And what is given? And what is given? Sum of two number is 195, means x plus y. X plus y is 195. X plus y is 195. These two things are given. These two things are given. One number is 15 more than the other number, means y is equal to x plus 15, and sum of two number x and y is 195. Find the two numbers. So x plus y is 195. Both the numbers. Both the numbers. So x plus what is y? In place of y, I will write x plus 15. No. X plus 15 is equal to 195. Are you getting? So one number is x, other is y. Y is 15 more than the other number. So x plus x. What is x plus x? X means 1x. 2x. 2x plus 15 is 195. Okay. So this is my left hand side, and this is my right hand side. On left hand side it is plus 15. On left hand side it is plus 15. So when I will take 15 on the other side, it will become minus 15. So 2x is equal to 195 minus 15. 195 minus 15. So 2x is equal to 180. 2x is equal to 180. So 2x is equal to 180. 2x means 2 into x is equal to 180. So on left hand side 2 is there in the multiplication. So when I will take 2 on the right hand side, 2 will go in the division. So x is equal to 180 divided by 2. 2 9s are 80, 90. So x is 90. And what is y? What is y? Y is x plus 15. X plus 15. X is 90. 90 plus 15. So y will be 105. Y will be 105. So two numbers are 90. Two numbers are 90 and 105. Two numbers are 90 and 105. Yes, is it clear? Two numbers are 90 and 100. Once again I will explain. So let x and y be two numbers. It is given in the question that one number is 15 more than the other number. So y is 15 more than x. Or you can take x is equal to y plus 15. Does not matter. So one number is 15 more than the other number, means 15 more means x plus 15. And second condition, it is given the sum of two number is 195. X plus y is 195. So in place of y, I will write x plus 15. So x plus x 2x. 2x plus 15 is 195. So 2x is 195 minus 15. 2x is 180. 2x means 2 into x. So x will be 180 divided by 2, 90. If x is 90, what is y? X plus 15. 90 plus 15 is 105. So two numbers are 90 and 105. Yes? Yeah. Chalo, let us solve 10th one. Let us solve 10th one. 10th one, the sum of three consecutive even numbers. Three consecutive even numbers. Consecutive even numbers. Consecutive even number. Consecutive. Now it is off. Consecutive even number. See, for example, what are the consecutive even number? For example, I can take 2, 4, 6. They are consecutive. What is the difference between two even number? What is the difference between two number? 2. 2 even number 2. So whenever you will take consecutive even number, the difference between their number will be 2. So I can take x as first even number. I can take x as first even number. So what will be next even number? No, what will be next even number? No, not 2. It will be x plus 2. X plus 2. Hey, my dear, how you have got 4? 4 you have got 2 plus 2. How you have got 6? 4 plus 2. So first even number is x. So next even number will be x plus 2. What will be next even number? X plus 2 plus 2. X plus 2 plus 2 will be x plus 4. So these three are consecutive even number. B consecutive, B3 consecutive even number. Consecutive even numbers. B3 consecutive even numbers. Is it clear, my dear? Suppose it is odd number. Then what is the difference between odd number? 2. No, my odd number is also 2. No, my dear, example 3, 5, 7. What is the difference? 2. What is the difference? 2. So whether it is even number or odd number, the difference between two consecutive even number is 2. The difference between two consecutive odd number is also 2. Okay. So now it is 3. First even number is x. So next even number will be x plus 2. To get next even number, I will add 2. So x plus 2 plus 2, x plus 4. Okay. Now what is given in the question? The sum of three consecutive even number is 54. Here total is 54. Means x plus x plus 2, x plus x plus 2 plus x plus 4. The sum of these three numbers is given 54. Here sum is 54. So x plus x plus 2 plus x plus 4 is 54. So x plus 2 plus x plus 4 is equal to 54. What do you mean by x? Lifetime you can add. X means 1x. 1x. Lifetime you can add. So x plus x plus x. Yes, how much? 3x. Then 2 plus 4. 6 is equal to 54. And this is my left hand side. And this is my right hand side. In left hand side it is 6 in the addition. So when I will take 6 on the right hand side, it will become minus 6. So 3x is equal to 54 minus 6. 3x is equal to 54. 3x is equal to 54 minus 6. So 3x is equal to 48. 3x means 3 into x. So now on left hand side 3 is there in the multiplication. So then I will take 3 on the right hand side. 3 is equal to division. 48 divided by 3, that is 16. So x is 16. So what are the consecutive numbers? Yes. So three consecutive numbers are three consecutive even numbers are what are the three consecutive even numbers? X plus 2, x plus 4. Now put the value of x. What is x? 16, comma 16 plus 2, comma 16 plus 4. So what is that? 16, comma 18, comma 20. So these three are consecutive even numbers, whose sum is 54. Yes, clear? Yes. These three are consecutive. These three are yes. So it is clear, right? These three. Left. Right. Left. Now it is clear. Okay. चलो now ask the question. That we will tell in the due course of period. Right now I cannot say more. Everything we will discuss in due course of period. Once this chapter get over, then we will discuss. Okay. You can ask the doubt related to the sum. So three consecutive even numbers are x. The difference between two consecutive even numbers is 2. So if first number is x, second number will be x plus 2. Third number will be x plus 2 plus 2. That is x plus 4. Yes, now it is clear. 11th one also same thing, whether it is even number or odd number, the result will be same. The sum of 3. Yes, this side I think it is, this side. Can I erase this side? Okay, 11th. The sum of Clear. Sometimes it happens for 1 second. 11th one, the sum of three consecutive odd numbers. If you take odd number, for example 3, 5, 7. What is the difference between 3 and 5? 2. What is the difference between 5 and 7? 2. So whether you take odd number or even number, the difference between two consecutive odd number and even number is 2 only. So same thing I will take. Let x, comma x plus 2, comma x plus 4. How we got x plus 4? That is same as x plus 2 plus 2. That is x plus 4. Okay. So x plus 2, x plus 4. Be three consecutive odd numbers. These three consecutive odd numbers. These three consecutive odd numbers. Now what is given? What is given? Their sum is 63. So x plus 2 plus x plus 4 is 63. Their sum is 63. So that is x plus 2 plus x plus 4 is 63. So x plus x, like term we have to add. Like term we can add. So x plus x will be 3x. Then constant term 2 and 4, 2 plus 4, 6 is equal to 63. So this is my left hand side and this is my right hand side. On left hand side it is plus 6. So when I will take plus 6 on the right hand side, it will be minus 6. So 3x is equal to 63. 3x is equal to 63 minus 6. Yes? So 3x is equal to 63 minus 6. So 3x is equal to 57. What do you mean by 3x? 3x means 3 into x. So on left hand side it is 3 in the multiplication. When I will take 3 on the right hand side, 3 will go in the division. So x is equal to 57 divided by 3. It will be 19. So x is 19. X is 19. Okay? X is 19. So now we write 3 consecutive odd numbers. 3 consecutive odd numbers. And clearly 19 is the odd number, no my dear. Yes? Suppose you got the answer x is 18, then it is wrong. Because 18 is not the odd number, 18 is the even number. So we get the value of x 19. This our answer is correct. So 3 consecutive odd numbers are x plus 2, x plus 4. So put the value of x is 19, 19 plus 2, 19 plus 4. So what is that? 19, 21 and 23. Clearly they are odd numbers. Yes or no? And here sum will give you 63. Here sum will give you 63. So one thing you remember, whether this is even number or odd number, the difference between two consecutive even number is also true, and the difference between two consecutive odd number is also true. Okay? Yes. हाँ 12th one. You will do 12th one. All the problems we will do because all are interesting. What problem? No. Because what problem gives you creativity? It gives you a time to think. If randomly I will ask what is 2 plus 3, it has no sense in learning, because as long as we will proceed, there will be higher order thinking problems. These what problems are higher order thinking problems. Without understanding this question, you cannot solve the problem. So this is practice. Okay. That is why this linear equation is interesting. Because next year we will go in 8th. So we have to develop higher order thinking, creativity. Not 12. Well, a man has X rupees. Man has how much rupees? Man has X rupees. X rupees. Yeah. From which he spent rupees 6. From which he spent rupees 6. Means what is that? How much spent? How much money spent? How much money spent? No, my dear, not 6 rupees. No, not rupees 6. X minus 6. From X rupees, he spent 6 rupees. Yes. So that will be X minus 6. From X rupees, he spent 6 rupees. Spend means minus. Is it clear, my dear? Spend means minus. So how much rupees he is spending? 6. X minus 6. If twice of the money is left with him, so how much is spending? Okay, how much is spending? 6 rupees. So money left. How much money is left? Tell me. How much money is left? How much money is left? My dear, total there was X rupees. From X rupees, he spent 6 rupees. So how much money is left? X minus 6. X minus 6. You had 10 rupees, you spent 2 rupees. How much is left? 10 minus 2, that is 8. Okay. Now what is given in the question? If twice of the money left with him, so how much money is left with him? X minus 6. So twice of the money, so 2 into X minus 6. Are you getting? Twice of the money left with him. Are you getting? Twice of the money left with him is 86. How much is there? Twice of the money, 86. Okay. Twice of the money left with him is 86. Wait. चलो, yes, चलो. See, twice of the money left with him. How much is money left with him? X minus 6. So twice of the money left with him is 86. So find out how much money he has. So I have told you in algebraic expression we have seen. So twice of the money left with him. So twice means 2 times. 2 times what? The money left is nothing but 86. So I have told you whenever outside bracket you have some number, you have to multiply that number to each term of the bracket. Outside, so whenever you have outside some, my dear, because in the question it is given twice. Twice means 2 into. Twice of what? Twice of what? Twice of money left with him. So what is the money left with him? X minus 6. So 2 into x minus 6 is nothing but 86 rupees given in the question. So whenever outside we have some number, then that number, outside number, we have to multiply to each term of the bracket. So first it will be 2 into x minus 2 into 6. 2 into x minus 2 into 6 is 86. Is it clear? Outside number you have to multiply to each. What is 2 into x? 2x. Minus 2 into 6, 12 is equal to 86. This is my left hand side and this is my right hand side. In left hand side, it is minus 12. So when I will take minus 12 on the right hand side, it will become plus 12. So 2x is equal to 86 plus 12. 2x is equal to 86 plus 12. 2x is equal to camera is off? No. Now? So 2x is equal to 86 plus 12. So 2x is equal to 98. 98. So 2x means 2 into x. 2 into x is 98. On left hand side, 2 is there in the multiplication. So when I will take 2 on the right hand side, 2 will go in the division. So x is equal to 98 divided by 2. So 2 4s are 8, 2 9s are 18. X is 49. So what is asked in the question? What is asked? Find x. So x is rupees 49. Yes. A man has rupees 49. A man has rupees 49. Yes, my dear. So twice of the money left. Total he has x rupees. He spent 6 rupees. So how much money is left? X minus 6. So twice of this x minus 6 is nothing but 86 given. Outside we have to multiply the each term of the bracket. Yes? 13 we will do each problem. The law are interesting. But we have to develop the habit of higher order thinking. Chalo. 13. A man is 4 times as old as his son. Yes, do the mathematics. A man is 4 times old as his son. So son, what is the age of son? You write down. You write present age. You write present age of son. Present age of son. X. Present age of son is x years. And present age of what is given? present age of man. Present age of man is how much? Yes, a man is 4 times old as his son. So if son is x year, the man will be 4 times. Means 4x. 4x year, no mind here. 4 times. If the son age is x, the man age will be 4 times x. Now after 20 years. After 20 years. After 20 years. After 20 years. Let me take one example. If today's my age is 30 years, what will be my age after 20 years? You will add 20 to the present year, no? Yeah. So you will add 20 to the present age. The same thing we are going to do here. After 20 years, what will be the age of son? Yes, what will be the age of son? No, my dear. No. Age of son is x. X plus 20. X plus 20 years. And what will be age of man? What will be age of man? 4x plus 20. 4x plus 20 years. Is it? No, not 24, my dear. 4x and 20 I cannot add because they are not like them. Okay, 4x plus 20. Now write down. Yes. After 20 years means you have to add 20 to the age of son will be x plus 20. The age of man will be 4x plus 20. Now what is given? After 20 years, he will be twice as old as his son. Okay. So what is given? After 20 years, age of man is twice the age of son. Yes, twice the age of son. Twice the age of son. Twice the age of son. Now after 20 years, what is the age of man? What is the age of man, my dear? 4x plus 20. This will be 2 times the age of son. What is the age of son? What? X plus 20, no? My dear, what is the age of sun? X plus 20. So after 20 years, the age of man will be twice the age of sun. The age of man is 4x plus 20. And what is the age of sun? X plus 20. So twice the age of sun. Now simplify. 4x plus 20 is equal to, open the bracket, multiply to this term. Multiply 2 into x, 2x plus 2 into 20, 40. Now this is my left hand side and this is my right hand side. So you take the like term together. 4x and 2x, they are like term. So you take the like term together. Yes. Now which is bigger? 4x is bigger. So I will take 2x on left hand side. So that will become 4x minus 2x. Are you getting? Plus 2x will become minus 2x, and 20 I will take it on this side. Plus 20 will become minus 20. So that is 40 minus 20. Yes. Is it clear? Yes. Anybody has any doubt? So 4x minus 2x is 2x. 2x is equal to 20. 20 by 2. So x is 10. X is 10. Now what is asked in the question? Find the present age. Find the present age means we have to find x and 4x. So what is present age of sun? Present age of sun. Present age of sun is x. X means 10 years. And present age of man will be present age of man will be, yes, 4x. That is 4x. 4 into 12. 4 into 10. That is 40 years. So, yes. So present age of man is 40 years. Is it clear? Yes. Is it clear, my dear? Yes.